Which one wants some? You're going to get some right this second. You're going to get some. It is. Which one wants some right now? Here we go. Starting up here for the big game. Starting up here for the big game. We are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKRsport, we are here for the next game. The big game of the night here, which is the Manly Sea Eagles taking on the Brisbane Broncos here at Brookvale Suncorp Stadium. Gee whiz, why are the Brisbane Broncos not the home team is the question that we all must ask ourselves. But we just obviously watched on as the Raiders just took down the Bulldogs. That was a good start there for the for Magic Round. That was a great start for Magic Round. I'm just trying to update this ladder as we speak. But it was a great start for the Magic Round. But now we get to see if Manly can bounce back from their loss to the best team of the competition, the Gold Coast Titans, and take down a team that is, it's okay. They're coming off a loss. They're coming off a loss. A big 30-point loss, FYI. A big old 30-point loss to the, who did they lose to? The Rabbitohs last week. That's right. They lost to the Rabbitohs. So let's go and hit that thumbs up button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. The game does start in 5 minutes' time. We've had literally no time in between drinks. And don't forget, we're streaming all 3 games tomorrow. I will be at Magic Round for day number 3. So I will not be here with you guys. But the Raiders have gone bang right there into the top 6 with that win, which does push out the Wars. The Wars are not no longer in the top 8, but obviously can still get there with a win over the Panthers tomorrow if they are able to do that. Actually, the Panthers are so close. Wowee. Panthers are even close to being knocked out of the 8. Jeez, that's outrageous. That is absolutely outrageous there. But, all right, let's go to... where's the game? There we go. All right, let's go have a look at the ladder here. So if the Broncos win this game, they go 4 points clear at the top of the table. If the Broncos lose this game, they can actually be overtaken by the Sharkies. The Broncos more than likely will go off the top of the table with a loss here if the Sharkies would win. And also the Rabbitohs. The Broncos, by the end of this round, could actually fall as low as 3rd. They could fall, depending on how much they lose by, and if the Storm would win by enough. Oh, no, sorry, Rabbitohs and Storm play each other. So the lowest they can go is actually 3rd, which is crazy considering they've been top of the table the entire time so far. But if they are to win, obviously they do go 4 points clear, as I said. Now, in regards to the Manly Sea Eagles, if they are to lose this game, then they can pretty much finish around... They could finish at lowest 10th. They could drop completely out of 8 and finish below, Titans, Dolphins... oh no, they can't go with the Warriors and the Panthers. One of those teams. So the lowest they can go is 9th this week here, Manly, with obviously their draw to the Knights, giving them 11 points. If they win this game, they would go to 2nd. Obviously, one of the Rabbitohs and Storm will go above them. Roosters could still go above them, and also the Sharks could still go above them as well. So, yeah, lots to play here tonight. Manly, they either go to potentially, second for tonight, or they go to legitimately, potentially 10th by the end of the week, or 9th by the end of the week. So yeah, a lot to play for there. Now let's quickly get into the 2 team lineups. Like I did say, Manly here technically are the home team, so stupid. Aaron Woods, Ben Trbojevic, Brad Parker, Tolutau Kuala, and Tommy Trbojevic are the ins, with Christian Tuipulotu, Jake Trbojevic, Morgan Harper, and Tofofo Sipley out. That is a huge out there in Jake Trbojevic. Tommy Trbojevic is the fullback, with Jason Saab and Ruben Garrick on the wings. Brad Parker and Tolutau Kuala are the centres. Cooper Johns, he's the 5'8", with Daly Cherry Evans as the captain and the 7. Josh Schuster still not getting a crack there in that 5'8" due to injury. Tanela Paseco's had a good season so far, alongside Sean Kepi in the front row. Lachlan Croker is the number 9. Hamoli Olukwatu in the back row alongside Kelma Tuolangi, with Josh Aloye, Instagram blocker, as the lock. Carl Lawton, Ben Trbojevic, Ethan Bullimore, and Aaron Woods the interchange, with Samuel Fainu and Ko Weeks as the reserves there. So Manly missing Schuster, but really no excuses, to be completely honest with you. If they think they're a good team, then they should be able to still win this game tonight if they think they're good enough. But they are coming off a pretty much drubbing by the Gold Coast Titans at Brookvale Oval last Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday that we were down there. So yeah, Manly need to try and bounce back from that one. Now for the Broncos, they're going to bounce back too. Last week they lost by about 30 to the Rabbitohs without Ezra Mam and Payne Haas, who are back into the team today. Jock Madden is the only individual out. Reece Walsh is the fullback, with Jesse Arthurs and Selwyn Cobbo on the wings. Okay, cool. It's meant to be starting right now. Katonia Staggs alongside Herbie Farnworth in the centres. You've got Ezra Mam, the 5'8", Adam Reynolds, the captain, as the halfback, with Thomas Flegler and Payne Haas as the front row. Billy Walsh is the number 9, with Kurt Catewell, Jordan Ricky back row. Patrick Carrigan is the lock. I still maintain the Broncos win the premiership if they had a better 9 than Billy Walters. Corey Pakes, Corey Jensen, Martin Tapau, and Kobe Hetherington as the interchange, with Dean Mariner as the 18th man replacement. I've taken the Broncos here. I've personally tipped the Broncos in this game, but I do think Manly will be up for this. I don't think it's going to be a blowout like the last 2 games for these guys have been. In 2021, I think Manly slapped the Broncos, and in 2022, the Broncos slapped the Manly. So this fixture usually has blowout written all over it, but I feel like Manly will be up for it, but I still think the Broncos will be good enough here. And I have vice-captain Payne Haas on my Supercoach team, just in case. I've got Nico Hines as my captain, but if he goes off for like a 120, 130, 140, you know, at least I've got him as a VC there. But 6 seconds to go here until the game starts. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get it moving, baby. Let's get it moving, baby. We're underway, and Manly goes hold the ball here. Trebojevic gives it off, and the first ball gets to the 15 or so by Sean Kepi. George Ball says, I have Broncos for this one. Yeah, guys, let us know in the chat right now who you have in this game. Far says Broncos 13 plus. I can see a world where it happens, for sure. Like, my team put 13 plus past Manly at Brookvale last week, but then again, this is at Brookvale too, obviously, because it's a home game for Manly. It's a home game for Manly, so it's basically a Brookvale anyway. Third tackle here, at the 33 now for Manly. What the heck, my man says, what a win by Canberra. I'm sad as a Bulldogs fan. I think it's an okay win. Both teams were pretty average on the old defense. But they'll take it. They'll take the 2 points for sure and get themselves into the top 6. But it says, who you win? Who you win? Who I win? Who I win? I take the Bronx. I take the Bronx here, unfortunately. So right hand side here, but I can see World Manly surprise. I can see World Manly surprise because the Broncos, for me, are still a little bit of a facade. I told you, they haven't really had a great deal of good teams they've come up against so far this season. They had their first full test against the Rabbitohs and got slapped. I don't think Payne Haas and Ezra Mann win them that game. I think that it makes it closer, maybe like a 12-point game rather than a 30-point game. So, yeah, look, I think that the Broncos, they come up against a team that can be done over here, but Manly also have that ability to be really good and also be really poor. So you don't know which one's going to turn up tonight. Reece Walsh gives it up to Paddy Carrigan before tackle here at the 45. But again, the Broncos need to bounce back from that loss to the Rabbitohs last week, especially considering that was at home at Suncorp. This is at home at Suncorp. They can't have 2 losses in a row at home. They can't do it. They can't do it. Tia Ricky Namungo saying that up at the Eagles, Payne Haas gets a good run to the 40. Oh no, Dwayne Bant's got his own ad. Oh no, silly. I saw that Hello Sport have their own KO stuff, which is pretty cool. Good on them. Good on them. So it's going to be Manly get this ball at 10. Max Watson says, I love how they say the home side, the Manly Sea Eagles. I know, it's so silly, eh? Just silly bombillion, mate. Oh, Brad Parker crunching the tackle by Paddy Carrigan. Lucas says, hopefully Bronx can handle the Manly home atmosphere. Oh, mate, the Manly home atmosphere is unbelievable, mate. It really is. Have a listen. You can hear it right now. Manly! Manly! You can hear her. You can hear her. She's going. Yeah, she's going on the sideline of Brookie. 4th tackle here. Manly not making a great deal of meters. But at the back here, Kipper Johnson, Tom Trebojevic, Brad Parker, knock on Celada. Tony Staggs picks it up at the 45. And he'll bring this to the 35. Jeez, that's not what you want to see there from Manly. Knock on from Brad Parker. Nate says, Toppy Turbo's chin reminds me of the main character from Chicken Run. You just... You're something, mate. You are something else. Alright, so Broncos here. Set restart. Adam Reynolds at the back here. 2 as a man. Short ball. Jordan Ricky. Taken down at the 15. First try scorer at A. I'm going to go with... You know what? I'm going to go Payne Haas. How about that? Tell you that one, lads. What, are you going to tell me no? You going to tell me no? Maybe the game might tell me no, but I'm not going to be told no. Payne Haas here. Still pushing. Oh, I nearly was right. I was very, very nearly right. All right, Billy Walters. Oh, this is why he's such a shocking hooker, man. He really is. Left-hand side gives up to Reno. Reno with a really crazy pass to Herbie Farnworth. Oh, nearly found a massive gap there. 5th tackle here, 3 metres out from the line. He rolls it back now for Reece Walsh. Out the back into Reno. Reno will... No, not it. Not it, Reno. Not it, Reno. Terrible kick. Manly get the ball here, 2 metres out from their own line. Eagles says, here we go, come on Broncos. Yeah, here you go, Manly ball. But it says, when the Titans win tomorrow, Blaze is going to own Manly. Oh, knock on Manly. Okay. Okay, Manly. Oh, is this what we're doing tonight? Is this what we're doing tonight, Manly? And Manly, is this what we're doing tonight? Is this what we're doing tonight? He didn't even knock it. Oh, no, he did knock it on. No, he doesn't even knock it on, actually. Oh, yeah, he does knock it on. And also, Blitzy, the Titans play on Sunday. How many times have I got to tell you guys? Dasman says it was that good, I could hear the other team's fans chanting. Yeah. Apparently you guys could hear me. Yes. Oh no, that's a knock on. Oh! Manly could have scored there, but knock on Reece Welsh. There's your Queensland fullback, eh, lads? Shush. No Eagle Rock tonight, Greg Martin says. I hope there is an Eagle Rock tonight. There was no Eagle Rock at Brookie last week. But that's a knock on there from Reece Welsh. I tell you what, like, I still can't believe that people are so obsessed with having Reece Welsh the fullback for Queensland. Like, I'm a Queenslander. Cameron Ponga is going to be the Queensland fullback. It's not even a question. It's not even a question. It isn't. It is not even a question, lads. Arian Rex says, Manly going to win easy. Are you a Manly fan, Arian? But Cannon says he is going to smash the Titans on Sunday. Hey, but you know how you live in a country where it's free to give your opinion? You don't need to give your opinion, though. Cooper Johns at the left-hand side here. No way, Ruben Garrick. Garrick on 30. Are you still going here? Taking out 32. Hey, but I want you to do me a favour. I want you to go to bed and I want you to go to sleep because you're acting a bit crazy. Brad Parker, that's a high tackle from Ricky Shawley. Wow, second tackle leave from Manly at the 40. Queensland should be good sports to pick Walsh over Ponga. Daz, mate, you shush, New South Welshman. You stick out of it. Right hand side, Jason Saab. Saab's the 50. At the 40. At the 30. 20. Oh, taking it down at the 15. Manly. They're off to a decent start here outside of their first couple of little mistakes. Left hand side, they give it up to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans here. Cherry Evans himself. 11 metres out from the line now. 4 tackle. 6 minutes gone. Being good here. Good tackle, Walsh. Mate. Come on, man. There side. Aloier. Tuolangi. 5 minutes out from the line. 5th tackle. Look at right hand side. Trebojevic. Reece. Oh, Reece Welsh. Reece Welsh again. Reece Welsh again. Reece Welsh again. Reece Welsh again with a knock on. You don't need to go and score a try every play, Reece. You don't need to score a try every play. Just pick the ball. Just grab the ball, dive on it. Just dive on the ball, my guy. Dive on the ball, dude. Now you've just given a free set of 6 here to Manly. Granted, if he picks that up, it's a higher risk, high reward play. He picks that up, he probably scores a try. But he doesn't pick the ball up, and now he puts the Broncos under defensive pressure. Origin is about defense. It's not about attack. Alright, so right-hand side here, and it's going to be Manly with the ball. I get this ball to the 10. Or 11 metres out of the line. If Manly score here, I tell you. So Croker off to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans. Oh, Aloier. What's happening in this game? What's happening in this game? What is happening in this game? Aloier, knock on here, knock on there. Aloier, knock on here, I say. Unblock me on Insta, you cat. Only 2-minute rounds today. Nathan's Reece Welsh, the Wish version of Carmichael Hunt. Lauren Guitar says, I'm not a fan of either team. Flip the coins, the Broncos with the win. Second tackle here for the Broncos. They go left-hand side to Patrick Carrigan. Carrigan off to Payne Haas, taking out the 33. Manly loves the butter today. Both teams love the butter. Mainly the Broncos. The Broncos have knocked the ball on more than Manly today. 3 times to 2. Okay, Ariane, we get you're a Manly fan, bro. Titans already slapped you last week. Let's just settle down on the old arrogance today, Ariane, because we've already slapped you, and now the Broncos, who are technically a better team than the Titans, are ready to rock and roll with you. So let's settle down on the old Manly with the easy win and put the house on Manly, you know? Because I probably would have heard you saying that last week before we put the swords through you, son. Oh, they've lost the ball backwards. No. Oh, it's a knock on. This is a knock on fest. Knock on here, knock on there, knock on every bloody where. It's another knock on here from... Oh, it was a knock on. It was a knock on. Tyrek says, where we're sitting on Sunday? With the Titans fans. Of course. Yeah, it's a knock on. It is a knock on. 10 minutes gone here, guys, of the most knock-ons that ever did knock on. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. 10 minutes gone. And the Broncos now will get a set. Ezra Mann at the back. Taken down. 13 metres out here from the line. When's the album dropping, boys? When the Titans win the comp in 2023. Kurt Catewell. Oh, jeez. Good tackle there by Taylor Paseka. I think section 323 or 333 or something like that. I don't know. I'm literally first row. Reece Walsh kicks it through! Selwyn Cobbo! I told you Selwyn Cobbo for a double. And there you go. Selwyn Cobbo goes bang. Bing bong. The Manly home crowd is not too happy with that one, but the Broncos do score to make a 4-0 to kick to come. Alex says Broncos should have kept Madden the team. They would have had 50 points already. Yeah, probably not, but the Broncos do score there at the back there. Reece Walsh kicks it through. Selwyn Cobbo. Bing bong. Lucas says put him in Origin. Who cares? He can't defend a cone. But look at that. That was a nice kick from Reece Walsh, though. Nice kick. We don't know. We know he's a great attacker. We know Reece Walsh can attack defensively, though. Sadman says minus 50. That's a good shout. No, please don't do the do, Olivia. Please, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it right here. Yeah, it's a good kick from Reece. But the thing is, PF, is that we're not looking at Reece's attack. Reece's attack is unreal. We know that. There's no problem with Reece Walsh's attack. What the problem is his defense and his decision-making at times. And Origin's not a bad attack. It never has been. Origin has never been a bad attack. And I think this is what New South Wales fans don't get, and New South Wales don't get about Origin. It's never been a bad attack at any stage. Origin is one on defense. It has always been. Mindset Master says there's one try for Cobbo. We need one more, BKR. I told you, Mindset Master. I told you. Oh, and I said the first... Oh, but I told you first 8 minutes. It was after the first 8 minutes, though, Mindset Mastery. Or did you not put that in? Did you put that in? Oh, missed the kick. Wave it side to side, son. Reynolds not kicking. Is he injured or something? No, I got to him, mate. No, Reno got me, mate. Reno got me. But I don't know. Was that Stags kicking? Who was that kicking just then? Who was that kicking? Did not put first 8 minutes. So what was the bet, Mindset Mastery? So we had Selwyn Cobbo double. We had Broncos 1 at 12. Did you put anything else in? Ty Rock says Squeals to get slapped by Fiddy this week. I like it. I like it. Truckin. See, Truckin knows. Truckin knows. Stags was kicking. Why? Why? J-Dab says evening, ladies and gents. Oh, short drop. Oh, no. Oh my God. Well, is that not a knock on? Are they saying knocked back for the Broncos? Oh, I thought that short dropout was going to work there for Manly, but I thought that was there not a knock on or something? J-Dabs, you got gifted a membership in the last one, but I can't remember who you got gifted by. Maybe was it Brighton or was it... I can't remember who gifted it, but you say thank you right now, son. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. You say thank you right now. Ford tackle here at the 40 on the Manly side of the field for the Broncos. You have to donate 100% of that bet if it gets up by 7. Yep, 100%. Even the loss of the money that you bet on it. So Billy Walters here goes right-hand side at the back here to Reno. Reno puts it up in the air. And... oh, is that a knock on Manly? No, it's knocked back there by Manly. Oh, no, it's been called a knock on. Oh, Broncos knock on first. No, it's a Broncos knock on first. Oh, no, they're saying Broncos knock it back. Oh, my God, it's a Manly knock on. Kogo says, who scored for the Broncos? It was the Selwyn Cobbo show. Selwyn Cobbo show. Oh, that's not knock on. I don't think that's a knock on there from Brad Parker. It's gone backwards. It fell behind him where he was falling. Blaze says, if we put Walsh in for Queensland, you guys need to put Luai in to make it fair. Luai. Gets his bad calls. I disagree with the call. I think that went backwards. Alright, so Broncos. Reynolds gets it up to Billy Walters, and he gets it to, nearly said Luai. Farmworth here, 10 metres out from the line. Gets the ball to the 5. Oh, Manly might get dudded here. They might get slapped. They might get pulled their pants down just like they did last week. Luai is one of yours. Well, Luai did say he was a Queensland fan. Right inside of Reynolds. Reynolds at the back end of Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh, short ball. They had Cobbo for the double. They had him. They did have him, but they didn't pass it. He didn't get it out there, Reece. All right, left hand side to Reynolds. Reynolds at the back end of Carrigan. Carrigan short ball. Flagler! Oh, that's an unreal tackle from Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans looks like an egg, but there was a great tackle there from the long neck giraffe. Flag doesn't like it. No one cares. All right, Billy Walters! He scored! Billy Walters has scored. What's happened here? What's happened here? What is his defense behind the play? Let's go have a look at this again. Let's go have a look at this again. This guy, if you're letting Billy Walters score a try, you know there's something wrong with your defense. If you're letting this dude, what's happened here? Where's the defense? He's got Cherry Evans, bro. If you're letting this guy score a try, there is something wrong with your team. Oh, God, help your soul, Manly. Oh, God, help your soul, Manly. Jason, got to blame the ref for every game, eh? What, me? I ain't blaming no ref. I'm blaming Cherry Evans. I'm blaming Cherry Evans. Why not put Walters in Origin while we're at it? May as well, Lucas. Fair play. Good on Billy Walters for finding the gap, but in the same sense, I don't know what Cherry Evans is doing. Oh, God help us. No, you can't say Flegler's shove. There's nothing wrong with it, bro. Alex, as well as the future immortal, nothing wrong with letting him score. Manly. Oh, gone are the old days of the Beaver, Steve Maddie. Prime Kids of Foreign. Prime Cherry Evans, Giraffe. A bit of Anthony Watmo. Anthony Watmo. Glenn Stewart too. Brett Stewart, the Snake. George Tafu. Jeez. What a team. That Manly team is something else, eh? Who's talking to someone called Jesse. Oh, yeah. PFB. So it's hard for me to read who's talking to who, so I just reply to it as if it's me. It is what it is. I don't time it out anyway. It was one of the mods who timed it out. BKRsport says Cherry Evans looked like a lost puppy dog. Cherry Evans is, actually, in fact, a lost puppy dog. So 15 minutes gone here, and Manly will, again, kick that ball off. And Payne Haas will bring this ball. Oh, huge hit there from, is that Kepi? It is. Olivia says he's daddy's boy, that's why he scored. Billy Walters scoring is like Alex Swell scoring. Yeah, Billy Walters definitely doesn't score many tries. Left-hand side here, gets up to Herbie Farnworth, and Farnworth, that's a great tackle there by, is that Tolota? It is. DSC, my Queensland 7. The thing is, though, with Origin, like, players who don't play well necessarily at the NRL level, if they play for Queensland, they always just stand up. Besides Game 2. Game 1, Queensland win. Game 3, Queensland win. Game 2, Queensland gets slapped. It's the way it goes. It's always the way it goes. EA, we're going to see you in 5 minutes, sir, for reminding me about a really dark time in the Titans' history, you muppet. So Manly get this ball here at Trebojevic, and he'll bring this ball out to the 15. I heard Nico Hines go on Origin. I would assume so, PFB, at least in the 14. I believe he goes in the 14, but he might also start in the 6 over Luai. But I personally think that Origin is built on combinations, and also Origin is built on loyalty. You take Luai, you take Cleary, and then you put Nico Hines in the 14. I personally think that's the way to go. But in the same sense, if they believe Damien Cook can play the full 80 in the number 9, then maybe not. Or if you don't, then you put Nico Hines in the 6, and then you put Api Sakota onto the bench, or Reece Robson onto the bench as well. 40-20 attempt here from Manly, but it's just straight up the guts. Where's their fullback? Where's Reece? Oh, there he is. That was random. Look at my team dominating as usual. How'd that game go last week, Nate? How'd your team dominate last week? They were good, Nate? They dominated just as much as you dominated at the beat. Tyrock says, personally, I'm putting Brooks in the 6. Thank you, Tyrock. So third tackle here at the 42. Billy Walters gets it off to Patrick Carrigan. Has Carrigan ever scored a try, or is it like in the last year he hasn't scored a try? Like, I don't know if he ever has. J-Dad says, not sure how I feel about Campbell Graham playing on the wing in Origin. I love it. I think that you have to play Trebojevic and you have to play Trell, and Campbell Graham is the form player of the comp. He is literally the form player of the entire competition in any position right now. Ruben Garrett, good take. Gets the spot at the 15. Good run. Carrigan's never scored a try in his career. Yeah, very similar to Alex 12. And penalty to Manly. I only go to the beat for free drinks, never to pick up. Bullshit. Bullshit, Nate. You do both. You're the one buying the drinks. And that's telling you something there. So that's going to be a penalty there to Manly. Hopefully they can try and get themselves back in this. I just want a close game. Like, I tipped the Broncos. I'll be 2-2 if the Broncos win this game. But, I'd like Manly to at least compete. Lucas says, I get wanting to take Lua, but he's shown nothing and the combination hasn't won an Origin, so why not try something new? Okay, 2021, not ring a bell, or... And did they not win an Origin in 2021 together? Supercoach Experience is Manly 13+. Good luck. Good luck, Supercoach Experience. Very much good luck to you, sir. You're going to need a lot of luck for that one to happen. Sherry Evans at the back here. Chance here. Tommy Turbo. Brad Parker. Gives it up to Garrick. Garrick at the 15. Taking down third tackle. All right, so a 6 again here. 18 metres out of the line. Come with Tuolangi. I can't really tell you, J-Dawes, because I kind of have an idea. Oh, well, I kind of know. I can't really speak about it. Second tackle here. 3 minutes out here from the line. 19 minutes gone here. Kroger underneath. Alloy. Yay! Instagram blocker. No, very close. Third tackle here. Oh, no. Instagram blocker's injured himself. Oh, no. He's trying to get a crusher penalty here. You may as well just wait because we saw it in the last game. Chance here, Cherry Evans off to Kuala. Taking down 8 metres out from the line. I'm not reading that coming out. Fourth tackle here, Kroger. Kroger short ball. Paseka, if you had to run that left-hand side gap. Fifth tackle, Kroger, Cherry Evans. I thought they were the wrong play there. But Sam offloads it. Kuala. Reece Welsh. Sam! Oh my God, how has that nearly actually worked out? I guess they knock on Manly, but that nearly worked out there. Wowee. So 20 minutes gone here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for new round tiers. Saab, great leap, gets it off the Kohler. Kohler kicks it through. Oh, if he had let that go. If Kohler had let that go, it would have been played out by Walsh, and it would have been Manly ball. Oh, he didn't need to do that. It would have been Manly ball 6 again because Reece Welsh played at that. But instead, oh, yikes. That's a big yikes there from the winger, or the centre, top corner. Mindset Mastery says, bet you New South Wales will take Hines. They have no loyalty. Yeah, J-Dawes, I love Aaron Booth. That Booth is a good man. Good man who deserves everything that comes his way. And he's actually a part of the coaching staff. I think he's the assistant coach for our NRLW team at the moment. So regardless, he's got pathways within the club. He's contracted to the club in regards to the assistant coach of the women's NRLW team, if I'm not mistaken. So, no, he's a good bloke and deserves everything that comes to him. I love Aaron, and I've supported him throughout all of his injuries, and I hope he gets back. And it'd be great to see him out there, but at least he's got that NRLW contract as the assistant coach. So, as a man gets up to Payne Haas, and Haas will get this ball to the 40. PP says, was Josh had a current Origin last year or not? No, it was not. That's a knock on. Payne Haas. Oh, they call him penalty. Wowee. No, Josh Adokar was not an Origin. It was Daniel Tupou and Brian To'o. Yes, he's come on Woodsy. Oh, that's right. Woods is on the bench. That's right. So Broncos will kick this ball to the 30, I think it is. 34. 34 or so. Alright, I really look forward to tomorrow. 3 games tomorrow that's really good. We start off with the Warriors and the Panthers, which could be a blowout Panthers, but also I'd love to see the Wires kick up a stink and give it a good crack. Reynolds, right-hand side here as a man. We've also got the Sharkies and the Dolphins. Reece Welsh. No, Reece, you don't. Oh, they're so lucky that bounce. The bounce is so lucky there for the Broncos, but Reece Welsh proves yet again why he's not Origin. He proves yet again why he's not Origin. You don't need to score for every single play, Reece. He's an idiot for kicking that ball on first tackle. You're lucky you got the ball back there, but it's stupid. Anyone who So second tackle with the Broncos, Billy Walters at the back here, Ezra Mann at the back here, Kurt Catewell himself, and he will so close, 1 metre out from the line here for the Broncos. Third tackle. I just don't see the Manly coming back here if they concede here. Ezra Mann! Oh, great tackle by Hamoli Olakawatu. Forward tackle. Billy Walters out to Carrigan. Carrigan at the back into Reynolds. Reynolds here at the back into Reece Walsh. Easy. Selwyn Cobbo! There's the double, baby. I told you. There's the double for Selwyn Cobbo. I told you guys in the last stream. Back it in. Thanks for coming. Broncos try there. Selwyn Cobbo. Bing bong. This is what I tell you, man. Yeah, he gets it down, Bright. Unless he puts his right hand out, but I think he gets it down here. You know, Trebojevic doesn't get across there fast enough for me. I think I'd nearly blame Trebojevic there as a fullback. I think he doesn't get across fast enough. He kind of, you know, jigs and jags inside and thinks that he's going to cut back in. But I think that you've also, I don't think he gets there fast enough. No, he does get it down. He gets it down there. Yeah, classic Magic Round combo. Well, that's why I said, PFB, the last time I said, if you're going to get on a bet, I'd say Selwyn Cobbo, double try, 2 tries, and there you go, already got it. Now we need the Broncos to win 1 of 12. My set mastery says, yeah, hopefully. Well, Manly's not looking the greatest right now, mate. So, Jadis, when's an Origin lineup video coming out? We might do one next week, mate. We've got tipping on Tuesday. I'll do Wednesday next week. Wednesday, because Monday will be when the Titans Eels vlog comes out. Tuesday will be when the NRL tipping stream is on. And then Wednesday, we do whatever. So, I guess we'll do an Origin video then. Maybe we'll see if Clark or someone wants to come on and have a bit of a chat. Egan says Walsh to Cobbo again. Well, yeah, again, Walsh's attack is not a problem. But also, it kind of is because we saw before they got very lucky to even get the ball back. Because unfortunately, for Manly, the ball bounced off them and went to the Broncos, but the kick from Reece Walsh should never have happened on first tackle. Never. Greg, 1 second here. Renault will get the kick. Why didn't he kick the first couple of times? Why didn't he kick the first time? What's going to ruin Magic Round this year, 2021? We had high contact crackdown. 2022, we had the rain. What's in store for this year? Shit, I don't know. But tomorrow, yeah, we got Warriors, Panthers, Sharks, Dolphins, and Rabbitohs Storm. It's going to be a great day of streams tomorrow. Blitz says Walsh throws a low cutout to the winger every time. Yep. Well, Manly not looking good. Manly not looking manly. No, you got rocked tonight. No, you got a rock tonight. This is why I told you guys, Manly is not a second place team when they were playing the Titans last week in second. I said they're just not. They're not a second place team. They're too ill-disciplined. They make too many mistakes, and the talent's just not there this year for me. That's why I predicted them for like 12th place or 11th place. I still had it, even when they were second. I still maintained my position. Still maintained it. They got beaten by 16 last week, the Titans, and they're looking like they're about to get beaten by a lot more here against the Brisbane Broncos. So 10 minutes out of their own line. Payne Haas, he's on 35 for hard-earned index already. Got a good draw at the start, mate. Well, if you go and have a look at that draw, they played the Eels, who were in a bad stage at the time. It's still only won by 4. Walsh taking out at 30. Let's give a look at Manly's draw. Oh, geez. Kepi has been sold tonight, though. Played the Bulldogs, whatever, bye. Played the Eels, whatever at the time. Lost to the Rabbitohs. Drew to the Knights. Lost to the Panthers. Beat the Storm. Just beat the Tigers, and then got flogged by the Titans. So, a bit of a weird schedule, actually, really. Bit of a weird schedule there for Manly. Alright, so Manly get this ball to the 33. There's always a blowout when Manly and Broncos play. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it was like 38-0 last year to the Broncos. I think it was like 50-60 before that to Manly. And this year it's looking like it's going to go Broncos' way. But there's a long way to go here still in the game. Oh, good run! Good run by Bullimore, Ethan Bullimore. Didn't he used to play with the Broncos, Ethan Bullimore? Or am I crazy? Instagram blocker. He'll get this ball to the 30, to the 25. Good run, actually. Oh, the guy's knocked it on again. Oh, this guy is just knock on central, mate. He's knock on central, mate. Mate, stop and knock under the ball, man. Oh, my goodness me, man. Stop and knock on over here, knock on over there. Please. Holy shit, man. Holy shit, man. This is dreadful. This is dreadful. Alright. What's going on there? Oh, true. Alright, Olivia rounds or knock-ons? All the above. So second tackle here for the Broncos at the 38. At least the last game was fun. This game right now, not looking very fun. Oh, Carrigan got slapped. Not looking very fun right now. Not looking very fun. Flegler, 4 tackle to the 45. Millie side. At least that last one was close. Reece Walsh at the back to 7 Cobbo. Cobbo, he's going to be on for a monster Supercoach score. He'll be on for a monster Supercoach score. Jador says, if only Haas was a Titan, think he was a junior at one stage. Yeah, he was. He was. Trebojevic gets that ball there. Oh, no, Manly. And drop out coming up here. Ricky just literally lifts Trebojevic right back. I kind of wish that I didn't have Trebojevic on my Supercoach team. I kind of wish. Jared Croker 60 is a good knock, eh? And Max King 42 is okay. You'll take it. Yeah, you'll take it. Karen back easy. Yeah, Trebojevic's not the same player. He's not. He's not the same player as he was. It's pretty clear that he's still good, but in the same... Oh, that's a good drop out there from Cherry Evans. It will go to the 35 on the Broncos side of the field, and Flegler won't even get back to the 50, will he? He just gets back to the 50. Just back to the 50. Give me 1 second here, guys. Just got back to the 30. Payne Haas gets the ball to the 40. Second tackle. Billy Walters gives it off to Adam Reynolds. Reynolds at the back end of Well, and now they'll get taken down here. 35 metres out. Yeah, Haas was a junior. But in the same sense, you can't give him more, man. The Broncos have had plenty of juniors that haven't gone to them. You know, same with the Roosters, Rabbitohs, Panthers, everyone. Right-hand side, 4th tackle to Carrigan. Carrigan at the back end of Reno. Reno at the back here. Reece Walsh still going here. He's at the 20. Gives it off to Payne Haas. Haas pushes off 1. Continues to push off Cherry Evans. And he gets his ball 13 metres out of the line. Turbo seems scared to do anything because of his injury history, or that teams have found a way to lock him up. I think both, really. Oh! No, it's forward. That's forward for sure. Reece Walsh, I don't know why you're so upset there, bro. You're about 13 metres in front of him, bro. But it says tagline of this game's offense versus offense. Yeah, to be fair, Jade Aussie, right. If I said Roosters, I didn't mean that. The Roosters don't have any juniors. They definitely don't. They just buy. No way Walsh actually thought he scored that. No, it's not close, Brandy. Shush, man. It's not close, Brandy. Settle down. It's about 30 metres forward. Shush. Lowering your says, geez, when did Manly play the Cowboys? Will be a horror show. I don't think they play them too long away, actually. They play Sharks next week. God help them. Manly play the Knights in Newcastle in a couple of weeks, which won't be a great game. Actually, no, it's ages away. Manly play the Cowboys. Yeah, round 20 at Brookie. I won't be going to that. But I can tell you right now, the Sharks, if Manly play like this, will slaughter Manly. I don't care if it's a Brookvale. Sherry Evans gets it up to Olakawatu. Olakawatu will get his ball to the 35. Good strong run. Israel David getting on the Bronx. Adds their fences. Who's winning the comp this season, in your opinion? Besides the Titans, I will say... I still got the Rabbitohs. I said it pre-season. I'll still say it now. Nothing's changed for me. I'll still go Rabbitohs, and I still think the Sharks can make the grand final. But I'll still go the Rabbitohs at the moment. Second tackle here with the Broncos. I think it'll be Rabbitohs versus the Rabbitohs versus Sharkies in the grand final. If you want to go a preliminary final, which is hard to predict, but I'll go Rabbitohs versus the Panthers and the Sharkies versus the Storm. I think Broncos get knocked out second week. 4th tackle here for the Broncos. They're at the 38. Broncos fans will hate that, but they also understand where I'm coming from. Broncos get this taken down. He get the halfway point for tackle. I'm in big trouble. I can't crave of calming. I don't know what that means. Roosters 12 Juniors. They're called Uncle Nick's brown paper bags. Yeah, you're right. Good take that by Trebojevic, and he will get his ball. You can just see that he's not. He just doesn't trust his legs anymore, Trebojevic. Black Native says, bro, when will the State of Origin game 1? May 31st, the end of this month. We'll be streaming live here on the channel. We'll stream live here on the channel. Alright, right-hand side here, Jason Saab. He'll get his ball to the 43rd tackle. I'm going to try to go to one of the Origins, the one in Queensland, I think game 2, and I'll see if Antonio streams here. I think Antonio will be able to stream, that'd be good. Good luck to him. Good luck to him. Left-hand side here. Coming to Alangi. Coming to Alangi. Tulangi's away. Offloads at the back here for... Oh, that's lazy from Brad Parker, bruh. Oh, that's lazy from Brad Parker. Oh, that's poor, man. Brad Parker just has to dive on that. Instead, he just waited and let Selwyn Cobbo dive on it. That is so poor there from Brad Parker. We need a Dano origin stream. Dano won't do it, bro. He won't be able to. All right, right-hand side here. You know when the Mexican wave's starting, the game's not great. You know that. 7 minutes 41 to go here, the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. All 3 games tomorrow. Should be a really good day of footy. Sharkies, Dolphins, Warriors, Panthers, and also the Rabbitohs versus the Storm. After Renault puts it up into the air, to the right-hand side. Cobbo knocks it on. Brad Parker gets the ball. Yeah, if the Mexican wave's going... They tried to start at the Dolphins, and I just kept saying, sit down. Sit down. They tried to get it past the Titans section. I was like, nah. Nah. A tackle. I will never start a Mexican wave. I just want to throw that out there. Unless the Titans are up by like 30-0 in a grand final, with 5 minutes to go, I won't do it. That's 4 pass. That's Manly. Manly. You're making me want to cry, Manly. Stop making me watch this game. You're making me want to cry. Oh, this is shocking from Manly. This is dreadful. Yeah, good crowd tonight, Liza. Tomorrow's meant to be completely sold out, and Sunday is to be how you going. But I'll be front row for the Titans section. I think it's 3-3-3 or 3-2-3, whatever it is. Max Watson says, this has to be the worst first half for any team this season. Oh, no, we've seen worse, Max Watson. We've seen worse. Broncos-Dolphins game is a good start. Broncos-Dolphins game for both those teams was like literally not even 50. Like they struggled to get 50% of their completions. Both teams. So I remember one time in that game, it was like 54% to 59% in the first half. Manly on a sleep stream. God help us. God help us. Left-hand side to Powell. He'll get taken out to 20. Third tackle. But yeah, tomorrow should be fun, at least. Reynolds gets it through. Oh, is that played at? 6 again. Oh, Manly. I do want to ask, what's your new prediction for the year? The Titans win it. 2023. All right, so the Broncos are 20 metres out here from the line. First tackle, they go right-hand side to Powell. Could you imagine the scenes? We surprise everyone, just go on with it. How good. We get that end of season run at home. We just start cracking on. As a man at the back, he Kurt Catewell, too easy. But Manly, go home. Manly, go home. You're shite. Manly, get out of here. It's 20-0 to get to come. Manly, you are terrible. Manly, I'm sorry, but you are dreadful. You got slapped by the Gold Coast last week. You get slapped by the Broncos this week. You play the Sharks next week. God help you. God help you against the Sharks. Ugh. Who did they play before? We played them. Did they win their game before they played? Oh, that's right. They nearly lost to the Tigers. Okay, this is Manly season so far. They smacked the Dogs, a team that is still very average. They got the bye. They beat the Eels by 4 points when the Eels hadn't won a game for the first 5 games of the season. They lose to the Rabbitohs. That's actually a good result there. They only lost by 1 there. They draw to a terrible Ninth team. They get flogged by the Panthers, who are up and down. They then go and do a good job over the Storm in torrential conditions. They're lucky to beat the Tigers. They get flogged by the Titans, and they're going to get flogged here by the Broncos today, and they're about to play the Sharks and get flogged. And they may even struggle in Canberra. They probably should beat the Knights, but God knows, in Newcastle, this team's going to struggle. This team is going to struggle, baby. Jesse Arthur's scored the try, by the way, for people who don't realise. Brian says, try great ball. Kate Webber's guy plays that centre position so well for a back rower. Absolutely. Seb Watson says, at least rather see Broncos put 50 or 60 on them for something to watch. Yeah, no, exactly right. Like, I would rather, with a score like this, I want the Broncos to hit a certain score. lowering his house, dead house are laughing. Well, we all knew it when Anthony Seibold got added to the coach. It was so obvious. Anthony Seibold's not a good coach. Reynolds misses the kick though, 20-0. It was so obvious that Anthony Seibold destroyed the Broncos. He's now gone against his old team and getting destroyed by him. It's not rocket science, Manly, but for some reason they decided to bring in a coach who was just simply not good. It doesn't make sense. Why would you bring him in? And okay, you don't like what Hasler did. You've got other coaches there that could have come in. Instead, you got a profoundly unsuccessful coach to replace him. Manly, it's outrageous. Now he says up the Broncos, yeah, this is too easy tonight. Titans too easy against them. Panthers too easy. Broncos too easy. Sharks love it against them too easy next week. This team cannot defend. This team has no defensive structure. No defensive structure, this team. Well, at least I'll be 2 from 2 on my tips. Most people should be. I don't think many people want to tip the doggies. Payne Haas gets his ball out at the 22. Quinton says, bro, when will Origin Game 1? I said this about 5 minutes ago, but Origin Game 1 is on May 31st. All right, third tackle here. Broncos go right-hand side. Christian Davis says, Blaze knows the answer to these things, so he's not biased. Well, sometimes I'm wrong, but in the same sense, I'll tell you my genuine opinion. People can call me biased if they like, but a lot of the things I do say end up being pretty, decently true. Most of them. Not all of them, though. You're never going to get everything perfect. And, of course, I don't know everything. But, I have a good idea about things. I've watched this all my life. I watch every single game. I literally sit here with you guys and watch every single game. I do content, tips, buddy. I watch everything, right? It's not rocket science to know that Seibold was not going to work. Even when they won the first couple of games of the season, I said, let's just wait. Settle down. I don't think Manly are going to win the comp or even be competitive. And, again, they come out to beat the same thing. And it's I said the same thing about the Broncos. Wait till they play a good team. And they'll get slapped. And they did. They played the Rabbitohs and they got slapped. And then I can't wait for them to play the Sharkies. And you'll see it again. You will see it again. I don't care that Payne Haas or Ezra Man plays. You will see it again against the Sharkies. The Broncos are a good team. They're not a premiership winning team until they get a better hooker. I don't care that Billy Walters scored a try. They're not a premiership winning team until they get a better hooker. And then if they did that, they win the comp. The Broncos win the comp with a better hooker than Billy Walters. Ola Kawatu would get this ball to the halfway point. Shane Flanagan should have took over Manly last year. I think Flanagan did a good job at the Sharkies, but I also think he's a tad overrated. But I still think that Shane Flanagan's a better coach than Seibold for sure. Seb Boston says, stats of the Broncos must be looking good this week at least. Of course. Mate, you could look good against this Manly team right now. Chris Hansen says, Warriors Titans both in the top 8 this year. I fully believe it. I hope so, man. I fully believe the Titans will be. I still feel the Warriors will be 9-10, but I hope you're right, mate. I hope we both make it. Third tackle into the 30. Eliza says, is it just me or does this grass seem long on the ground? I think it's just you. Nate says, I do not like having Billy Walters. I maintain if you have a better hooker than Billy Walters, you win the comp. I maintain it. Payne Haas here with the ball. Fit tackle. Gets the ball to the halfway point. Christian Davis says, that bloke cost us Gal's last game at Shark Park because of his kicking. Field goal attempt. I don't know what that was about. That was terrible. So 7 tackle set here for Manly, but it's going to be 30 seconds to go here. About 30 seconds to go or so. Obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Get around it. Manly would have been better off with Madge. Why would he pick Seibold of all coaches? See, the thing with Madge is that he's the one that, if Justin didn't work out, and I still believe in Justin, but if Justin didn't work out at the Titans, I think that Michael Maguire would be the one to come. Because I think that Madge was the scapegoat of the Tigers. I think that the Tigers' issues are right at the top of the organisation. As in, right at the top, as in Lee Haddish, Pantelis, and Justin Pascoe. I'm spewing last week, Evan, because they got let off. As in, their organisation got let off. And there we go. It's going to be half-time. Half-time here for the Broncos. Oh, no, they're going to have to play this ball, apparently. What's happening here? Well, there you go. All right, so half-time here. 20-0 to the Broncos. Obviously, guys, smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe for new Manly look absolutely shocking. They just look absolutely dreadful. And the Broncos, they look fine. They've bounced back from last week. Well, 61% possession to 39%. Manly's complete sets would be dreadful. Horrific. Just horrific. Just horrific. Brighton says, would love Reid Marnie. At the Broncos, yeah, Reed Marnie would be a good addition, actually. Reed Marnie would be a good addition. Like, obviously, you have a Damien Cook, you win the comp. I will say that. Anyone else? Obviously, Harry Grant. Harry Grant as well, but that's just unrealistic, right? Unrealistic is Damien Cook, Harry Grant. I don't think Reece Robson actually suits your style, so I wouldn't say him. But in regards to Reed Marnie, I think that's a good shout, but I don't think he'll leave. I don't think he'll leave. Christian Davis says, I honestly wouldn't mind a Brooks Hines pairing because I know our club wouldn't be scared to sack him if he's in bad form. Yep, that is going to be receiving a timeout because you're a Muppet. Cowboys fans says, Ash Taylor, wish you could still play the game you loved. What are you talking about? J-Dub says, Broncos aren't out of second gear. No, they're not. They're not for me. They've still done their same old of trying to score every single play. But with that being said, they haven't got out of second gear in this game. And they haven't needed to. They have not needed to get out of second gear in this game. Daniel Bates says, what was the score of the last game? 34-30 to the 34-30 to the Raiders over the Dogs. Cowboys fans, we don't want Broncos to win the comp. Broncos won't win the comp. The Broncos will not win the comp. The Broncos will be competitive, and they'll be up there, for sure, but the Broncos aren't going to win the comp. For me, anyway. I still maintain what I said to you for the last 10 weeks, and then Rabbitohs game happened. People are very quick to forget things. This is why, if you listen to the channel, again, I don't know everything, right? I know a decent bit, but I don't know everything. But I will tell you that people are very reactionary. You look at the comment section. If you guys actually notice it, the comment section is very, very reactionary. Game by game, moment by moment. Literally, one person, Billy Walters scored a try tonight. Everyone thinks Billy Walters is the greatest hooker that ever existed. And then they'll realise very soon, it's like, okay, it was like, whatever. He scored a try, cool. Good on him. Good on him for scoring a try. But like Billy Walters still remains Billy Walters. And it's the same thing. Broncos win this game by 50 tonight. People forget the Rabbitohs game happened last week. And they're like, Broncos are the favourites to win the comp again. And you're like, no, they're not. No, they're not. Because if you actually watch the other games that have happened, you realise that there's still a lot of tentativeness about this team when it is about defending for one. And defence is not as good as it has been in previous years. I don't care about a Manly team that struggled to put points past the Titans last week, who were defensively inept as well, and the Broncos who usually concede some points as well, but aren't doing it to Manly. So there's a lot still to weigh in about the Broncos. This will be a good win if they go on with it. It's still only the first half, but people are way too reactionary and they think the season's over after an immediate win. Patrick Nance said, I expected this, to be honest. Yeah, of course. Liam Fowles, the Cowboys win the spoon. Yeah, I don't disagree, to be honest with you, man. Oh, I do. I still think the Tigers get it. To be fair, but the Cowboys look pretty poor. They do. Billy Walters or Josh Hodgson? Who's better? Josh Hodgson. Daniel Bates says, blimey, okay, so the first 20, very open stuff. Yeah, Raiders were up 22-6 and the Bulldogs came home, but the Raiders still found a way to win again. And the Bulldogs got a penalty try as well. Desmond says, rugby league fans have short-term memory loss. I would say all fans of all sports, really. I remember when Man United won a couple of games in the middle of the season and Man United fans were like, we're in a title race. And you're like, no, you're not. Cowboys fan says, Cowboys won't win the spoon. Dragons falling faster. Oh, I disagree. I think the Cowboys look worse than the Dragons right now. It's crazy to say, but the Cowboys look worse. They do. I do still feel like there's just something in the air that tells me there could be an upset this weekend with the Cowboys over the Roosters. There's just something in the air, but I still maintain that I think the Cowboys have looked worse than the Dragons this season. The Dragons actually could be in second place right now if Zach Lomax made his kicks. Dragons fans should hate me. Because if Zach Lomax had made his kicks, 1 against the Titans, 2 against the Raiders, 3 against the Roosters, and 4 against the Bulldogs, they win all 4 of those games, and they are in second place right now, the Dragons. So it's like the Dragons are not as bad as their results show. However, I still don't think they're a good enough team to make the 8. I don't mind losing, but I want some effort. Yeah, this is pretty poor. Nate says, Man United sounds like a great name for a gay bar. Well, it is. It is. That's what Old Trafford is. It's effectively a gay bar. That's where all they got. That's where, 80,000? How much does Old Trafford fit? 70, 80? Old Trafford. Capacity. Old toilet. 74,310. I was close enough. Shit stadium. Jared says, what annoying things are the Brisbane Broncos fans doing for this game? Nothing. Nothing in this game. I wouldn't say Broncos fans are doing anything in this game. Like, this game's a bit of just a null and void, It's just like, we know Broncos going to probably win this game. You just move on from it. You finish it off. You chat about footy. And then you go on to tomorrow where there's some three thrilling games. Warriors, Panthers, Sharks, Dolphins, and and Storm Rabbitohs. I think the Sharks Dolphins could be a blowout for the Sharkies, but outside of that, the Dolphins, it's 900th game for Wayne Bennett. Maybe Bennett keeps him in it, gives him a good crack. Maybe, but I still think the Sharks are too good from there. And then you've got, Panthers versus the Warriors. Like, the Warriors could give it a good go, but the Panthers have the ability to bounce back after 2 losses straight. If they lose three games in a row, geez, good luck to the Panthers this season. And then the last game of the day is that Rabbitohs Storm, and that should just be an incredible game. That should be a really good game between a Storm team that has a great record in Queensland, is a good team. It should be top 4, obviously, right now. Actually, are top 4, aren't they? Are they top 4? Let's have a look at my ladder. They are in the top 4 right now. Yeah. Because Manly would have gone above them, but they won't. Would have top 4 team against the Rabbitohs team that is above them for starters, and also the Rabbitohs are my favourites to win the comp right now. So it should be a brilliant game tomorrow night. The other 2 games could go 50-50. Sean Masters, did you put an ancient Greek curse on Lomax? Mate, I just existed. Liam Fallon says, do you think Ben Hunt will leave Hook Coast? Yes, I do. I think the Titans would make a play. I think that Raiders will obviously make a play. I think that... I don't think the Broncos make... If Ben Hunt goes to the Broncos and plays in the hooker role, I still think they can win the comp. But I don't think Ben Hunt goes back to the Broncos after the way their fans treated him for years. Just because their fans was, circle jerking him after that Origin Game 3 last year doesn't mean that Ben Hunt goes back and plays for them. He was tormented and, humiliated and tortured by Broncos fans for years because of that, mistake in the 2015 Grand Final. So I don't think he'd go back there. But the Titans would make a play. The Dolphins would probably make a play. Raiders would make a play for sure. Tigers might, but he wouldn't go Tigers. I don't think he would stay in Sydney. I think he'd go back to Queensland. I think it'd be between the Dolphins and the Titans, to be fair. Seb Watson says, Lomax won't miss any kicks this week. You're right, Seb. You are right. You are correct. He won't miss any kicks this week, Seb Watson. You are correct. I got Panthers line -10.5. I like it. I think Panthers win 13 plus tomorrow. Mindset Mastery said, I'm not confident the Storm 4-pack can make much impact against the Rabbits, Pat. That's great, but the Rabbitohs have won 30% of their games all time against the Storm. The Storm have a 70-80% record against the Rabbitohs. Bogey curses are real. And also, the Storm have a unbelievable win record in Brisbane. Unbelievable. I think they've got the best percentage of wins in Brisbane above the Broncos. I think we saw that today on Fox League or something like that. It doesn't mean that doesn't really mean a great deal, but it just means historically they play really well at the stadium. Mindset Master says Titans would do well at the Dolphins. That comment makes no sense. Laurie Newton's house says, where did Manly go on the ladder should they lose this game? They could go all the way down to 10th. They could drop all the way down to 10th. Cowboys fan says Storm 32-6 in Suncorp. The Storm are not going to beat the Rabbitohs 32 points to 6. The Rabbitohs are still a very good team. Damo says South have never won in Mexico, I'm pretty sure. They've never won in Melbourne. Is that true? Can a South fan actually tell me if that's true or not? Liam Fallon, what club do you think Luke Brooks will go to next year? I still believe he should go to the Bulldogs. Guaranteed Tip says, call Jake for the double. That's why they call me Guaranteed. Jake? What are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. Cowboys fan says, nah, Storm. Oh, you're gone. See ya later! I saw that immediately. Trucking, Brighton, Jay, and Daz just went bang, 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 bang. I was reading his comment. I saw it. I was like, oh, and he was gone before I could even say anything. All 4 of them just absolutely slapped him. Oh, Storm has 1S, son. Storm only has 1S at the beginning, not at the end of it. Max Rotten says, are you more in favour of giving players a Blues or Maroons jersey based on form or based on loyalty? I think it's a bit of a mixture of both, but in the same sense, Queensland win based off loyalty. You have to deserve it off form to get the spot, and then once you've gotten the spot, be loyal to your players. But you don't just pick rando. You have to pick a good player. You get selected for Queensland based off of your form. But then from there on out, as long as you're still maintaining a quality enough form that the fans don't complain, you will get selected. Dan Gagai has still been doing a job for the Knights and still been doing a job at NRL level. And then he'll go into Queensland and he'll dominate like he always does. Ponga is going to receive criticism, but he'll still get a fullback and deservedly should. Trent Rowland says, let's go the Titans on Sunday. Exactly right. Choo-choo. Will Manly make a player swap Josh Lister for Luke Brooks? No. They've already said no. They've already said no. But then again, the media says they've said no. To be fair, we don't know. Tyrock says New South Wales should pick randoms. They basically do. They've had the best team in their history and they still haven't been able to win back-to-back series. They have had the best series... Sorry, they have had the best team in New South Wales history and they have not been able to win back-to-back series. I love it, right? New South Wales fans have had the audacity to compare this New South Wales team, before they lost last year, this New South Wales team, to the team that won 8 in a row for Queensland. This team cannot even win back-to-back series. Back-to-back! And they're comparing to the Queensland team of 8 years in a row? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Slaver says he'll also dominate Burton again. Guaranteed says Jake Avila 2 tries. I feel like you're trying to self-promo here, bro. Like, no one cares, bro. I feel like you're trying to self-promo. We're going to time you out. Like, okay, that's cool, bro. Good on you, but no one's going to come and subscribe to you for self-promoing. Dazmate says 2018-2019, we won back-to-back. Just work hard, bro. Like, put your own effort in. You know what I'm saying? Dazmate says 2018-2019, we won back-to-back. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're right. Did you? Did you? 2018-2019. I know 2019 you did. Oh, you're right. Okay, well, you didn't have him on 3 in a row then. You're right. You're right. Did you? I can't even remember 2018. You're probably right. What was the 2018 one? Oh, I think you guys won the first 2 and then we won the third, maybe? Because I think I went to all 3 Origins that year. I think you're right. 2018 State of Origin. Yeah, I think you're right, because I think I went to the first 2. The first game was in Melbourne, wasn't it? I think you guys won the first 2 games and then we won the third. Let's give a look. Yeah, 22-12, and that was the MCG, right? Yeah, okay. I went to all 3 of these games. Yeah, game 2 in New South Wales, and then game 3 was 18-12 in Queensland. And I went to that with Dano and my dad. That's right, because there's vlogs on the channel. Yeah, all right. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, well, we'll go 3 then. We'll go back. We'll go a hat trick, which is still not even a hat trick would not even be half of what Queensland did. Lying in Towns and Seabold to replace Fittler as New South Wales coach when he retires? Don't think so. Slubber says that's the New South Wales circle jerk media as usual. You're right. You are right. 17 Queensland, 18, 19 New South Wales, 20 Queensland, 21 New South Wales, 22 Queensland. Yeah. Won the first 2 and obviously lost at Suncorp. Obviously, that's mate. Obviously, mate. Obviously. Can't find they can go sibling. Jax says you're cool. No, you're cool, Jax. You're cool. By the way, guys, it is still half time here. 20-0 to the Broncos. I think we'll be starting back in a few moments. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Give me 1 second here, guys. Is anyone here actually going to either of those Magic round, either tomorrow or Sunday, by the way? Jax, my team is the greatest team that ever did play rugby league. My team is the greatest team to ever grace rugby league. That's who I support, Jax. Sean Martin says, if I was a Manly fan, I'd be pissed off. What are these clowns doing tonight? Tonight, they lost by 16 and conceded 26 to the Titans last week, let alone tonight. Okay, here we go. Second half is starting here. Manly about to kick it off. Jack says Manly. You think I support Manly? I just said I don't support the greatest team that ever did play. You think I support Manly? They're down 20-0. They're down 20-0. So you're a Bulldogs fan now. Mate, you lose to the bloody Canberra Raiders, that's mate. You're buddy best team ever. You're only as good as your last game. You're only as good as your last game. And the last game that I saw with a big margin. Actually, no. What happened on Sunday last week? Shit, I can't remember. Warriors Roosters was a 14-point margin. I think it was 14-0, wasn't it? Okay, so that wasn't as big as the Titans one. The other game before that, Broncos hit the board at the 15. The other game before that was the Tigers Panthers. So that was a 2-point game. Titans was a 16-point deficit against Manly. Who was the other game? Dragons, Bulldogs was a 2-point game. The last game was only 4. The biggest win in recent history was the Titans against Manly. So we win the comp. Thanks for coming. Third tackle here. This game hasn't finished yet. Manly could still come back. So we're going to pretend. We've still got the most recent biggest win in NRL history. Trent Rowland says, who for Queensland fullback? Kalaponga. So Payne Haas gets his ball to the 45. Mumba says, I'll donate 10k if Seagulls win. No, you won't. So up it goes there, Adam Reynolds. And Tom Trbojevic. Oh, well, Reece Walsh has just effectively taken out Trbojevic there. Yeah, it's a penalty. Of course it is. He's just taken out Trbojevic there. So penalty there to Manly. Jack says, Reece Walsh from Queensland. Do you know? Nah, mate. He's from Timbuktu. He's from Whoop Whoop. He's at the end of the earth. It's over there. It's over there. We're not at the end of the earth here. But Reece Walsh is born just there. Which you can see the end of the earth. You can see it. Not there, though. Not there. So, Manly with the ball at the halfway point. Brad Parker rolls it back to Croker. And Croker off to Tuolangi gets it out of the 40. Tigers wants Sean Johnson. Won't happen. He'll stay in Kiwi land. Right-hand side here to Paseka. He's had a decent enough season. He's had a decent enough season here for Manly. Despite the fact they've been pretty average. Sherry Evans to Hamoli Olakau'atu. And Olakau'atu, considering he wants to play for New South Wales, needs to step it up a little bit. Even when your team's playing badly, you still need to show out if you want to make that origin spot from a team that's playing badly. So, oh, Aaron Woods here. That's a good run there from Woodsy. Wowee. Wowee. Get around, Woodsy. Walsh sounds like Welsh, to be honest. It does not. Cherry Evans puts it up. And terrible kick there from Cherry Evans. Not enough height on it. Not enough time on it. Just not good. Just not good there. And Herbie Farnworth now gets it out to the 15. Oh, he's throwing the ball backwards there. And Reece Walsh. Oh, they're just going to throw it out right. Yep. They're going to space galore out here. They're going to space galore. Selwyn Cobbo. Cuts back in. No, taking down to the 20. Surely SJ retires. What's he got? Is it the end of this year or the next year? I can't remember. Surely Woods has played for more clubs than any other player. Nah, there's other players who've played for a heap. Woods has only, played for the Tigers, Sharks, Dragons and Manly? I swear there's been teams that have players that have played for like 6, 7, 8 clubs. Right inside here to Carrigan, fit tackle to the 45. Tried to offload, but no one was following up. There would definitely be other players who've played for more. Shane Woods is still playing. Thought he'd retire by now. No, yeah, he's still playing. He's already out. Wow, that's so dog shit from Trbojevic. But it's smart. That was dog shit from Trbojevic, but it was smart. So Manly here start with the ball 10 minutes out from their own line. Oh, just bring tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Just bring tomorrow at this stage. It's smart there. Like, he's just... Well, he should have stood out at the over his own dead ball line in the in goal. Then he would have got a 7-tackle set. Mindset Master says, Shane Woods is still playing for the retire. Jason's 46 Cebu with subwoofer. Ethan Bullimore to the 40. Oh, Manly scores, so it looks like it's pretty fun to watch when it's not fun. Oh my god. Kroger just threw the ball to the grass. Olakau'atu's away! Olakau'atu's away! Sherry Evans! Sherry Evans! Got it! Why would Crawler go inside and not outside? He had Reece Walsh beat, but he goes inside. What are you doing, bud? Sherry Evans fit tackle. Sherry Evans still going here. Kicks it over the top. Oh, no way! That's on Crawler, though. Crawler has Reece Walsh beaten on the right-hand side. Instead, he comes in. Oh, Tom Taquara, watch this again. He has Walsh beat here. Olakau'atu, though. Look at this. That's great work. That's great work. And good work from Cherry Evans to see it and follow it up. Ezman can't get the tackle there. He has him beat, bro. He had him beat. Why would he cut back on the inside? Why? He had Walsh beat. Also, Cherry Evans took too long to pass that ball. So right hand side of the Broncos, Payne Haas off to Tapau. Classic DCE tunnel vision. Well, no, it's mainly on Calder for coming back onto the inside. But, oh, that's going to be an obstruction, isn't it? Oh, it's going to be an Ezra Man. No, it's going to be a 4 pass. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. Hold on. So 4 passes there for the Broncos. Is there? What happens here? Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with that, actually. It just, unfortunately, it was just a forward pass. Otherwise, it would have been fine. Lauren Guitar says, Manly surprised they had to held the ball and had to play. Yeah. Oh, these games just tire you out because you have to put, like, extra energy. The thing is, I'll tell you from my perspective, right, you have to, like, put extra energy into these games when there is no energy there. Like, this game is not exciting. So it's like you have to try and find in the deep second wind, third wind areas of your body to pull the energy to just keep cracking on through games like this. Because it is just dreadful at the moment. Jack's Lomax. Third tackle here. Off to Trebojevic at the back here to Cooper Johns. Cooper Johns here. Tumalungi gets it off here. Ruben Garrick! Good tackle by Stags. Really nice tackle. Fourth tackle at 35. You're right inside. The mods are right, mate. The mods know what they're doing. The only people who complain about the mods are the people who are doing something wrong. Like, people complain about the mods, the one. It's like people who complain about the police. It's like the only reason you're saying, like, F the police is because you've done something wrong. Like, otherwise, you know, that there's no reason to say F the police. In America, it's a different story. But in Australia, it's like, you know, if you're saying F the police, then you've probably done something wrong, or you want the police to go away so you can continue to do something wrong. So when Cobbo gets taken out at the 30, third tackle. Oh, if Coulter scores there, it makes it an enjoyable second half. Fucking. Left-hand side. Carrigan. Big trucking with the new profile picture. Mindset Musk says DC only plays for Queensland. Yep. It's been like that for quite a while. And fifth tackle puts it up, and this should be an easy one here for Trebojevic. He grabs it, taking out the 10. Want to be a thug like Ja Morant, who grew up in private school education. Gary taking it down to 22. It's weird how NBA players nowadays come from private school education and come from like a wealthy family or a good family and like are wanting to go back to the hood. Whilst people who are from the hood, like DeMar DeRozan, do anything they can get to get out of the hood. So it's like people from the hood want to get out of the hood, and then people who are like, you know, well off and have grown up in a good household want to get into the hood. It's so strange, man. So strange. Caller, right side. Sub's away here. Sub's away, still going. Sub's still going. Cherry Evans. Pass the ball, you muppet! Trebojevic had an easy try, Cherry Evans, you giraffe-looking mother bitch! Oh, you son of a giraffe-looking muppet! You son of a giraffe-looking muppet! I needed my Supercoach points there for Trebojevic, and now I get jack shit because Cherry Evans, the giraffe-looking son of a bitch, can't pass a goddamn ball! Oh! Son of a bitch! Giraffe-looking mother bitch. They had two players in the inside Cowboys van, not just Turbo, but they had heaps of players. And Cherry Evans go. Manly in the bin, Manly in the bin. Na 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 na. Cherry Evans is a giraffe. He is a giraffe. Na 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 na. Clown. Nate says Ferry Evans at it again, trying to be centre of attention. Bro, he has an assist and Trebojevic has a try if he passes in board, man. Trebojevic catches it and gets taken back to the 8. Come on, Garrett, get a try. No, we wanted Trebojevic to get a try. Get worse in your mouth. 30 minutes to go of this godforsaken game. Hit that thumbs up button. At least make me feel better about myself that way. And subscribe if you're new around here. Olivia says, give this man a Coke Zero. I don't even have any Coke Zero in the house right now. I don't even have any Coke Zero in the house. It made me feel better, man. Gee whiz. I'll have to go afterwards and get some for tomorrow. I definitely will have some Coke Zero for tomorrow, that's for sure. I might even get Pepsi Max. I might even get some Pepsi Max for tomorrow. That's what we're talking about. Alright, Aaron Woods fits out of the 40. The Manly could have had 2 tries in the second half, by the way. It could be 20 to 12, but instead they've had 2 Muppet Arunos that don't know for their left from their right. It's a good kick there from Cherry Evans. If it sits up, it sits up perfectly. Oh, it's a great kick there. And, it's a great work from Cherry Evans. Giraffe, man, made a good play. Ola Kawaja comes and finishes that. That's actually nice. It's actually nice there from the Giraffe. He makes up for it. The country goes there. He's trying to fire him up here. Or if he hadn't fired him up, he could have passed the ball to Trebojevic for some easy points. But no. That ball never looked like it was going out. I don't know why Cobbo was so lazy to get that. He finally did something. Mate. He did. It's a good tackle there. And it's actually good of Cobbo not to get that ball knocked on. And short drop out there by the Broncos. Like, it's stupid. Whether they get it or not, it's stupid regardless. Like, they get it, but it's dumb. Like, I'm sorry. This is why, when you play good teams, you will lose. Broncos, I promise you this. This is why you are not going to win the premiership. Because you play dumb football like that. Manly get that ball there and score. They're only down by 14 points. The game's not over. You're so young and stupid in the mind, Broncos. You will lose to good teams playing like that. You will. And that's why you got flogged by the Rabbitohs last week. Like, they're so dumb, man. They're stupid. Like, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. The loser unfortunately put Cobbo captain. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. That's so lucky, Tyrell. You're unfortunate. As if you would ever captain Cobbo in Supercoach. But well done to him. I hate short dropouts. It's not the point. The point of the dropouts is that by doing that, you allow the opposition team to have a free attack. Okay, you get it. The high risk, high reward. But it's like, what's the point of it, though? You're up 20-0. Why do you need to get the ball back? Bryce says we aren't the only team that does it. Pointless. Not the point. The Titans do it too, and I get pissed off every time too. That's not the point. It's got nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it. Also, most teams, incorrect, Biden, most teams besides your team and my team don't do what just happened there. Most teams don't do it. It's your team and my team that do it most of the time. But our team's not the one apparently competing for a premiership. But if we were competing for a premiership as everyone thinks, then I would be saying the same thing about the Titans. Don't you worry. It's what will lose you games. And it's exactly what you did last week too, mind you. So it's going to be Manly ball here after knock on for the Broncos. 0 tackle here. And Manly now get this ball 5 minutes after the line. Manly are finding a way in the second half to compete. They just don't know how to actually score. And they've had opportunities to score, but just haven't been able to do it. Left hand side here, Cherry Evans. Off to Aaron Woods. 7 minutes out of the line, second tackle. 7 minutes out. They go left hand side here. Cherry Evans, short ball taken on Paseka! Whoa, very close, very close. Half a metre out here from the line. You watch. You can think I'm wrong with your lie, Brighton. You watch. Oh! It's a good tape, Ezra, man. That's a good tape. You watch, Brighton. You'll come up against the Sharks. You'll come up against the Storm. You'll come up against a good team. And we'll see. We'll see how good these short dropouts were for you. Because it doesn't usually work out with the Titans. And it doesn't usually work out with the Broncos either. Wayne Bennett rolling in his grave. 4 tackle. Sharks have the most droppies this year. You watch those games, they're up like this, they're not doing that. You watch the Sharks games, they're not kicking the short drop out at this point. Manly in their attack is very poor. It is, Olivia. It is. Could you outrun Woodsy in a 100-metre race? I reckon I could. Alright, it'd be close, but it'd be close. Because I got a bung ankle. But it'd be close. Nah, I could surely. Surely. Trebojevic taking out the 30 there. And Cooper Johns gives it off to Garrick. It's like what Manly have done, right? They've put too much eggs in one basket with Schuster. Schuster's obviously not working out at this point. I love Josh, but in the same sense, like it's obviously not working out at this point. They don't have a backup 6. They should have kept Kieran Foran, really. They keep Kieran Foran, they're probably a lot more sweet than what they are right now. Left hand side here, Brad Park. I'm not saying that all of the fault is on Josh Schuster or Cooper Johns or whatnot. Well, Manly needs to try him then. Exactly right, Brian. So why go for a short job out? You're exactly right. So why go for a short dropout? You're getting it now, huh? So it goes there from Trebojevic. Is that Cherry Evans or Trebojevic going up? No, that was nice from Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh gets taken at the 20. That was a good take, though. Reynolds injured. Oh, no. Nah, Touchwood is alright. That's not good. That's not good for the Broncos, man. Oh, he's lost that ball. Reynolds has immediately gone down here. Oh, he looks like he might be alright. He's walking back towards the play. It might not be as bad as you think. Sean Martin says, Manly clearly don't care at all. Shot play like crap and get paid. So what I'll tell you is that, because I know I know the boys at the Titans, right? I know how hard they work, and I see the comments from people saying when they don't care when they lose, when they're up 26-0 and lose 28-26 to the Dolphins. People go, oh, there's no passion, they don't care. It's like, I see it. Like, I know these guys do. So I can translate to Manly and say, these guys do care. It's just obviously not working out at the moment, mate. You know, but if I didn't know the Titans boys, then I'd probably say the same thing. But that's why it's like it's good that you listen to this, because I can tell you right now, the Titans boys do care, they do trust, they do put a lot of effort in, but sometimes it just doesn't work out for them. Seabold seems to be the cause of most teams' downfalls. I think he's a major part of it, but I also think that the organisation that's running it, to get rid of Des Hasler was silly for me. I think it was just a ridiculous move considering no one really wanted him gone as a fan, or there was no real pressure on Des. But because he disagreed with the organisation, they got rid of him. And it's like, the organisation messed up. And Des Hasler had to defend the team and himself. And that's what he did. I don't agree with how the organisation handled that personally. Especially considering Des Hasler is still one of the better coaches in the game. Jason Saab, right hand side here. Jason Saab as a man, good close down to the right hand. That was a good defense to the left hand side there. Damn, Knights went to Bali for the bye. Don't blame them. Better than Caxton Street. It's like, I want the Knights to go there. Have a party. Get drunk. Do whatever you can. Good tape by Reece Welsh. Because we play them next week. So it's like, don't train. I hope the Knights aren't training. Because the Titans play them next week in Newcastle. I'm driving down with Antonio for it. Nate says, I always piss myself laughing when Cherry Evans is in full sprint and his bobblehead is tilted back. Right inside here, Payne Haas. I get this ball to the 35. Seb Watson says, Manly go however DCE does. Like this half, he puts 2 passes in, they get 2 tries. They only win if he plays well. Yeah. Well, if he passes those 2 balls, they do score 2 tries. You're right. You're right. 6 again here. Like, Manly could have been back in this game, but Cherry Evans didn't pass the ball, as you said. And, you know, Broncos are going to clean it out. I reckon they'll score here in this set. Manly have had a billion opportunities on the line. Broncos will go at one time and they'll score. That's how rugby league works. That's how sport works. Daniel Bay says, you were talking about slow people. You've seen nothing until you saw Tony Cascarino play for Aston Villa. That was very, very slow. Mate, try being managed by Stuart Pearce. Third tackle here for the Broncos. They're 30 metres out here from the Manly line. Garrick on 68. Bit of a whatever score. Fourth tackle here, 18 metres out. You watch. This would be the set they score. It's what happens. It's what happens in rugby league. It's what happens in sport. Cobbo, no. Not a good kick there from Reynolds, really. So it will just be a 7-tackle set here for Manly. If Cobbo scores again, I might go have a cry. How much is he on, Tyrod? How much is he on? Gareth Barry was pretty slow, Daniel Bay. Didn't he go to you guys? Gareth? I think Basil went to you guys. Did he go to Birmingham or something? Like, yeah, I agree with the commentary. There is life on this Manly side, but they would genuinely be in the contest if Cherry Evans passed 2 balls. Or, yeah, if Tolotau Koala had backed himself in as well. 132 his cap. 67 is not that. 66 is not that great. Like, it's better than what he should have got, though. Ola Kawatu, third tail, gets the ball to the 40. 20 minutes to go here, guys. 20 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And again, he could probably burn me now. Oh, is that a high tackle? That's a good hit by Flagler, actually. Yeah, Barry was. Yeah, he was. Tom Trebojevic. See, look at this. Like, that's just not the Trebojevic we know, eh? That was not... I know the ball's still going, but that was not the Trebojevic we know. Aaron Woods has actually probably been one of the better Manly players in the second half. I will throw this out there. Very good player, though. Yeah, he's a very good player. Very solid player. Nothing spectacular, but just, like, very solid. Yeah, old Gareth Baz. Primo... defensive midfielder, English option. Cobbo, good take. Very good take. First tackle it. Stags at this ball to the 20. Just bring tomorrow as it is. Just bring tomorrow already. This game is not great. Manly are a muppet. This is dreadful right now. Nate says, I always thought Tommy was overrated. Settle down. Tommy is not overrated. He's just had a lot of injuries that have unfortunately hindered his career. Oh, that's 4 pass. That was about 2 meters forward, that. I can't believe that wasn't called there against the Broncos. Jamie Dawson's Barry had nothing on Milner. James Milner. He's a cat. He's a cat. James Milner goes to Liverpool, talks all about that shit about City. Yeah, how you feeling now, brother? How's James Milner feeling now about all the shit that he spoke? It's like, Liverpool going to be the team in the next 10 years. I hope he enjoyed that 2019 season. What, they scored 98 points and still lost? Olivia Reed says the Wars and Panthers. Yeah, Wars, Panthers, Dolphins, Sharks, and Rabbit Storm. Good games tomorrow. Turbo definitely isn't overrated. He's a beast. Not anymore. He was a beast. The only reason he's not as good as he is now is because of all the injuries that he's unfortunately had. How did the ball get back there to Cooper Reed? Cooper Johns. 6 again here for Manly. Okay. Instagram blocker got this ball to the 33. He's only dropped the ball twice tonight. Can we see a third? Nate says, no, I legit think he's overrated and got lucky. That's a really, really stupid take, and I hope that you never say it again. Yes, Jamie Dawes, I'll be at all 3 games on Sunday. Right hand side here, Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans at the back here to Trebojevic, over the top here to... Oh, New South Wales fans, do you keep him? Do you keep him? Manly will be the wooden spoon this year. Nah, they won't, bro. There's worse teams than them. But, that's awful from Trebojevic. I see what he was trying to do, but it was like a peak. That was like a peak Adam Reynolds to Selwyn Cobbo play. But Jason Saab is obviously not Selwyn Cobbo. And Trebojevic is a fullback, not a halfback. Oh, that was awful. This Manly team tonight has just been awful to watch. I feel like New South Wales has to now whiten jump boat. You don't. You could play Campbell Graham in the centres with Latrell and then the other wing being Josh Adokar. Depending on how Adokar plays in the next couple of weeks, you could easily not put Trebojevic there. Have Campbell Graham in the centre and then also have Josh Adokar on the wing. If you want to do that, then do that. That's a New South Wales special. Queensland would never do that. Queensland would play him, but it's I know New South Wales, and I know that they probably do take Trebojevic, but the question does need to be asked at this point. Oh, that's too hard. Leave it, Trebojevic. Leave it. Yeah. New South Wales can't lose. They pick Nico at 6. Yeah, I've heard that for the last 5 years, mate. Who's the current champions, man? Christian Kerr says they had to pick Graham over Turbo based on form. No, they don't. They can just put Turbo in the centre and Campbell Graham in the wing. It depends what they want to do. But Campbell Graham for Turbo is not necessarily the question here. Campbell Graham on the wing is the question. But it's do they put Joseph Suaalii? Or you can put Campbell Graham in the centre and then have Joseph Suaalii as the wing. But I don't think that's the right call because I think that Joseph Suaalii's made his bed in Union. He can lie in it. And I'm not scared of Suaalii. I'm not going to lie. Oh, that was so obvious of a play there from Manly. Holy shit. It's so easy to read what they're doing. Third tackle here for Manly. They're 35 metres out here from the Broncos line right-hand side. And Aaron Woods, that knock on? No, 4th tackle. Still maintain Aaron Woods probably been the best player for Manly in the second half. 4th tackle, Cherry Evans. Short ball to Aloye. Just dead. Oh, it's a penalty. It might be... No, it's not going to be 7 minutes, surely. But a penalty to Manly here. They're going to go quick tap. Quick tap, Manly, Trebojevic! 1 metre out from the line. Tupou was always reliable and Freed loves his Roosters players. Tupou's injured. Right inside here. Tupou got injured against the Dragons, man. He's out for 5 weeks. Alright, second tackle here. 5 metres out from the line. At the back end of Cooper Johns. Cooper Johns himself. Cooper! Cooper's so close. 2 metres out from the line. Right hand side here to Aloye. Aloye at the back here to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans here. Oh, bro, needs to learn to pass the ball. He's cost 3 tries tonight, Cherry Evans. He has cost 3 tries tonight, Cherry Evans. Olakawatu. Good tackle there by Jordan Ricky. 4 metres. Oh, no, sorry. Herbie Farmworth. 5th tackle here. This has been a horrific set here from Manly. Oh, they're so poor. Oh, they're so poor, Manly. It's actually painful to watch how poor they're playing. Get why something else says, I don't want Sue Elite in the squad. Go to Union now. Yeah, I don't think you should. This is just awful from Manly. Sorry, I find it hard to be nice to players going to the dark side. I don't know what you're talking about. So 3rd tackle here with the Broncos. They're 10 metres out from their own line. Manly have had the opportunities in the second half. Like, Manly have had it. It's not like Manly haven't had the ability to score. What's DC's Supercoach score? Probably 3.5. On the negative side of things. He's been terrible. Alright, Trbojevic now brings his ball out to the 40, to the 45. Just look at the pace he's showing. He's not putting the same kind of effort and pace into his runs. He's just not. It's super obvious. Yes, I do believe it should have been a penalty try, MMA, yes. 2nd tackle here for Manly at 45. I can understand complaints about it, but I believe it should have been a penalty try. If he doesn't get tackled there, oh, Cherry. Are they going to say that was knocked out by the Broncos? I would argue that was a loose carry. Broncos in 3rd gear, don't have to do anything. Manly just rubbish. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Manly are rubbish. They lost by 16 last week at home at Brookvale, and they're about to lose by a similar margin this week at home at Suncorp to the Broncos. 3rd tackle in for Manly, back to Kipper Johns. Kipper Johns, it should be a try. Ben Trbojevic, oh, great tackle there. That is a great tackle there by Tony Staggs. Oh, well, he's offside for sure. He's going to be offside for sure. Oh, Ruben Garrick here. It's going to be a penalty against the Broncos, yeah. Manly ball here, penalty. Broncos been pretty bad this half. Should have put their foot down. Should have, but, whatever. Manly have been dreadful. Dreadful. So they need to score here, but in the same sense, like, they can score here and they're still not going to win the game. Tuolangi, 3 metres out on the line. At least make it interesting. Oh, for fuck. Aloye is dreadful. That's the 3rd. That's the hat trick. That's the hat trick. Oh, I can't explain how awful Manly have been tonight. And I don't swear much. Manly, bro. Aloye, how good's he, eh? How good's he? Too busy blocking people on Instagram. Holy shit, he actually made him swear. You look like this is physically paining you. Bro, Manly have been so bad. Like, they've been legitimately awful, man. They've been so bad, I just swore. They've been so bad that I just swore. Like, when you watch every single game, and you watch a game like this, and you're just like, I am physically tired from watching this dribble of what Manly have put up today. This is dribble. Christian Kessler, I can't believe people thought this team was a genuine top 4 team. I've been saying it the whole time. I never wavered from me saying Manly are not a top 8 team. I never wavered from it. I never wavered from it. We're taking down at 30. Player's a bad word. Mate, it's a bad word that represents this game right now. 10 minutes to go here the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Trbojevic. Oh, Trbojevic to Cobbo. Cobbo's away. Cobbo's away. Tyrok, don't watch, bruh. Tyrok, don't watch. Oh, Tyrok, turn the TV off, mate. Turn it off, mate. Turn the TV off, mate. So for anyone wondering, Tyrok on Supercoach has gone up against a random who has, for some reason, captain Cobbo in Supercoach. And he's gone and scored 3 tries. Like, honestly, Cobbo should never be captained in Supercoach. Like, never. It should never be captained in Supercoach. Ty Rock has played a guy on a random occasion where Selwyn Cobbo has gone off for 3 tries. He's going on like 110, 115 points. Oh, no. Trebojevic with the intercept. At least he gets a try assist. Shows you how good the Raiders and the Rabbitohs are. What do you mean? Oh, Rabbitohs, yes. Raiders, no. Rabbitohs, yes. How'd we go from an entertaining close game with this dribble? Oh, Sasha, it's been a pull, mate. It's been a real drag, this one. It's been a real drag, this one, mate. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe when you're around here. Is that the first ever hat trick at Magic Round? No, NRL Vision. Someone Cobbo did it last year. Cobbo did it last year, mate. It's back-to-back years of Magic Round hat tricks for someone Cobbo. Can Bunker check it, please? They can't check it, mate. They can't check it, mate. Christian Care says, Tommy T really looked like an average fullback this year. He must have struggled with those hammies still. Well, it's like, this does pose the question, do you play him? New South Wales fans in the chat. I'm a Queensland fan. Like, New South Wales fans in the chat, do you play him? Do you play him? He's not looking good. Queensland would, depending on his injury. Queensland would. Would you, as New South Wales fans, would you play him? Oh, like... Cobbo as well to outpace Trebojevic as hard as he did. You can see Trebojevic doesn't have that pace. 184 cap. Ty Rock, I'm telling you, he'll go up another 20 odd points. So he'll probably end up being like a 220, 210 cap. Tommy T, that's right. Jamie Doyle says I wouldn't. Dan says Nuppy's a bust. It's just a big call, but it's a big call not playing in Origin, but it's like I also get it. It's going to be knocked on from Manly. Turbo looks spent. You can just tell that Turbo doesn't have that same oomph about him. There's no oomph there. No oomph. Walter Shores is looking pretty ordinary, not got the same pace he used to. Like, I think that back in 2021, he catches Cobbo there. Like, I know Cobbo's got a bit of pace to him, but in the same sense, I think that Trebojevic catches him there. He had a gap on him, like a big distance gap. Like, Trebojevic was never catching Cobbo in that situation just then. Never. No, it's not meant to rain this week, Ty Rock. It's pretty clear that Trebojevic is not the player he used to be. And he could come out next week and have a blinder against the Sharks at Brookvale, but I just don't think he will. Like, I think, yeah, Manly are done here. Like, Manly are done here. Reece Welsh underneath to Farnworth. It's a good flick, but in the same sense, Broncos taking out 5 minutes. Yeah, I think Broncos scoring I reckon they can still score 40 here. They're down 14 on a 40 score with 7.5 minutes to go. I still think they can score 3 tries in this next 7.5 minutes because the Manly Sea Eagles look like they're just done. They look like it's over. Go watch some Mouses. Maybe he'll play in it better in a Blues jumper. Well, look, Queensland do it all the time. Oh, Cherry Evans. Oh, he's had a mare, bro. He's had a mare, Cherry Evans. 4 tackle, 3 minutes out from the line. Chase is at the centre. I'd give Turbo a run. Try time for the Broncos. There's one. Herbie Farmer try time there. So 7 minutes to go here in the game. I told you, they're still going to score 3 tries. They'll still score 2 tries by the end of the game, I reckon. 7 minutes to go here. I still reckon the Broncos will score. No, they're not going to get a 50 by me, eh? They won't get another 3 more tries in 7 minutes, but they'll get 40 for me. Manly look like they just don't give a shit. Like they do. Again, I know Titans players and similar results like this. I know how much they still care. However, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious that the game has just driven away from Manly. They had so many opportunities. They had so many chances. They didn't put a single one of them away. Cherry Evans had an absolute horrific game. An awful game. An awful game right now. And this is what happens. This is what happens. Olympians just take the L, Manly. Oh, they will. Back-to-back losses. They were lucky not to lose to the Tigers before... look at the Dolphins fans celebrating. Bro, you're meant to have a rivalry with this team, you clown. Tyrox has 250 bomb, including incoming for a certain someone. Oh, if Selwyn Cobbo scores again, you just scream. You just scream. Brian says, Graham is the best centre right now. He's hard not to pick him. Well, Graham is going to be picked. Graham has to be picked, whether it's centre or winger. But it's like, yeah, you'd probably right now, I would definitely go Campbell Graham into the centre with Trell, and that's a combo. I'd put the Rabbits combo there, the centres, and I just have to wait on Adokar. I have to wait and see what Adokar does. They could still win the same score they won last year. I think it was 38-0 Broncos last year of Manly, wasn't it? Oh, wow. Broncos play the Storm next week in Melbourne. Wow, that's a good one. I'll tell you a lot about this team. Teb on the wing? Nah. No way. We're talking about him losing pace and losing his step. Why would we put Teb to the wing? Manly under the 8. Not yet they aren't. Not yet they wouldn't be, because they're on an uneven amount of points. So this game would mean nothing for them in regards to immediately. But either the Panthers or the Warriors will go above them. If the Titans beat the Eels, they go above them. If the Dolphins beat the Sharks, they go above them. They can't go any lower than 9th. No, they can't go any lower than 10th, sorry. They can't go any lower than 10th. But in the same sense, regardless, they will drop to 8th. But they still could be top 8 by the end of the weekend, because there's no guarantee the Dolphins beat the Sharks or the Titans beat the Eels. Brighton says, Graham intimidates me just as much as Turbo. Yeah. And I think that Campbell Graham's a better solid player. I think Trebojevic was the better X-Factor player, obviously. Ezra Mann, left-hand side here. Knock on. Cherry Evans here picks it up. I'm going to be offside there against Cable. We never beat the Stormy up at Nate. Yeah. I'm surprised Brighton's learnt not to just time people out now. He's just learnt to go back at him instead of just timing him out. Like, I would have accepted that one. Because that is just pure. That is the Brisbane arrogance on show right there. Oh! That's a slap from Flegler on Cooper Johns. Flegler has just murdered Cooper Johns there. Wow. Wowee. Alright, so Manly here. Can they score? They've had a billion opportunities. They go right inside to Gula. You bloke slapped me for timing these muppets out. Yeah, but that one's different. Like, you were just timing up people for saying go Broncos at one stage. Like, that's what we slapped you for. Sherry Evans over the top. Beyond! Knock on there from the Broncos. So 6 again. What we slapped you for was because you would literally time somebody out just because they said go Broncos. That one is the pure Broncos arrogance that you can do what you want with. You can do whatever you want with that one. Get ice on your mouse to stop going the right side. Manly's not working. Mate, no side's working for Manly. No side. If we beat Storm next week, Blaze has to take his hat off for 10 minutes. No. He had this crazy look in your eyes, Bryden. And at one point he said, let's get it on. Like, I remember some rando just came in. I remember the time. No, that's a knock on Broncos. That's knock on Stags. I remember a time I saw someone come in with go Broncos and put 3 horse emojis in and you timed them out. Like, so it's going to be unsuccessful. Nah, water shorts, I don't think so anymore. Maybe still, but the Manly Seagulls have the ball 10 metres out. Like, it probably, maybe Manly score you. They don't deserve it, but they deserve to get beaten in Nilly. But tomorrow should be a good day of footy. Warriors, Panthers, Sharks, Dolphins, Rabbits, Storm. I'll be here all 3 games, guys. So hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, Andy. Christian Cairns can't even lie. This second half is the most dead half of footy I've watched. You didn't get to watch that Dogs versus Broncos game of 2020. Right side, Sherry Evans. Oh, look, go out to Manly. Do something. Oh, no. What's happening here? Okay, well, touch wood. Oh, maybe something saved his head here. Touch wood is alright. Oh, he's bleeding heavily out of the nose. Can we not look at that? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, maybe that's why they're saying there's, like, restricted view. Because there's, like, signs and boards and shit there. Because I'm in literally the front row of the Titan section. So you guys probably will be able to see me on TV. So we're just waiting here for the injury of Kurt Catewell. This game's shit. Let me sleep. This game is shit. Hurry up and finish it off. Come on, Cupid John, score a try. Second tackle, 15 minutes out. Is there a Titan section? Is there a Titan section? No, EA. Chuggan says, please stop. I'm waiting on the final whistle to blow today for Dragon Boom. This game is shit. They are playing that at the stadium. That's the whole point of why I'm singing it. Thank you, Olivia. That is literally the reason why I'm singing it, Olivia. Left-hand side here, Cooper Johns. Trebojevic! Super catch! Assist for Ben Trebojevic! No duck for Manly. No duck for Manly. And Tom Trebojevic gets something for Supercoach. Holy damn. Try time, Manly. Last try wins, Broncos fans. You're only as good as your last try. You're only as good as your last try, Broncos fans. Tom Trebojevic gets the assist for his brother, Ben Trebojevic. Songbird, at one stage, he even took the shape of Fergie. Mixture of Fergie and Jesus, I am, mate. Mixture of Fergie and Jesus. Blazers singing made Manly score exactly right, Truck. And see, now we don't have to see the Ducks. Now we don't have to see the Ducks. Jamie Dawes is lucky to not finish with a duck. Very lucky. Probably should have. Trebojevic with the assist there. And Trebojevic scores. They says I agree to the last try rule. Yeah, last try wins. Last try wins. New South Wales fans, Freddie must pick him. Well, Ben Trebojevic. Olivia says the game isn't over yet. Well, no, it's not actually. It's not. It's still got 2.5 minutes to go here, Olivia. If Manly score a try every 10 seconds, game on. Game on. That assist guarantees his spot on Origin. Fair enough. Tyrok's the combo for last try. Why would you want that, Tyrok? So 2 minutes to go. Will Ruben Garrett get the kick from the sideline? He will. Slab it. Too easy. Too easy. 6 points to Manly. The comeback is on. They just need to score another 12, 18, 24, 30. They still need to score 5 tries in a minute 50. So give it a try every 20 seconds. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. This game is on fire. This game is on fire. Oh, it's on fire. It is on fire, this game. A minute 50 to go here. Well, you know, at least the Manly faithful get to go back and, you know, swim at Manly Beach, while the Brisbaneites get to go and swim at South Bank. You know, where would you rather be? Where would you rather be? The beaches of Manly or the beaches of South Bank? You know? Which one? Sorry for being arrogant. Type me one. Arrogant about what? You're a bit Manly. Arrogant about what? Oh, that's actually a nice play from Manly until Cherry Evans touched the ball. That was a brilliant play from Manly until Cherry Evans just touched the ball. Brilliant. If Cherry Evans doesn't touch the ball there, beautiful. Watershort says beach at South Bank is pretty horrendous, to be honest. Thank you, Watershort. That's exactly what I'm saying, but thank you for getting there eventually. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Jay says, I'm sure there's a Broncos circle jerk going on as we speak. Oh, there definitely would be. Hello Sport Boys will be copying it at Suncorp right now. Oh, yeah, they would, bro. Yeah, they would be getting slapped. They would be getting slapped. So, Broncos, they go right-hand side here. So, remember the ball 15 minutes out. At the back to Reece Walsh. Reece Walsh offloads it to literally nobody. And 50 seconds to go here. And it'll be Broncos lose the ball, Manly ball. Points differential means something, Broncos. You probably wanted to, give it a go there still, because there are teams close by to you. Like the Sharks have a good points differential, and they play the Dolphins tomorrow, who give up a lot of points. Sharks have better defense than the Raiders. All right, 30 seconds to go here of this godforsaken game. Paseka with a good offload to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans at the back end. Olakawatu! Oh, mate. And last try wins. The Broncos, you lost the game, lads. You lost the game, ladies and gentlemen. Broncos fans, how does it feel to lose to Manly? How does it feel to lose to Manly, eh? Oh, that's a penalty. I wouldn't know. Oh, no, that's a penalty. Oh, that's Alloy A as well. They've called a knock-on. They've called a fourth knock-on against Alloy A. That'll do me. That is exactly what I'm talking about in regards to this game. That just summed up the entire game. That just summed up the entire game. Alloy A with his fourth knock-on the buzzer. Oh, mate, that was a game to watch. That was an extremely exciting game. That was an extremely, extremely exciting game, and I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun, but I'm going to have more fun going to bed. I'm going to have more fun going to bed. So, guys, obviously, Broncos stay top of the table. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Tomorrow, we'll be back again for the Dolphins, the Sharkies, the Warriors and Panthers, and the Rabbitohs and Storm. 3 good games of footy. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day than what this game was. Hopefully we have a better day tomorrow. But I appreciate you. Like I said, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.